What Have You Done to Solange is a yellow film. Is about a student who is having an affair with her teacher on a boat. However, she thinks she sees the glint of a knife in a murder. However, he scoffs at her and says, "No, it didn't happen." But it did happen, and one of the students in her school is now dead, and she can't come forward because the police will ask her who she was with. So the teacher decides to investigate the murders on his own because the killer is now going after specific students, and he doesn't know why, and he doesn't want his student to get killed or whatever. And he teams up with his wife, which is weird. There's like a love triangle thing going on. But the kills aren't like grandiose, and they're done sort of like in a minimum fashion. It's going for more of a murder mystery horror than a stylish slasher, which I didn't quite like. However, the story in itself is interesting, and they actually have a really satisfying conclusion, which made sense. It sort of brought everything together, tied up all the loose strings. However, getting there is not the greatest of execution, though. The kills themselves are very threadbare. It almost feels like there's a lot of more. They want to be more of a horror mystery, which I don't think it executed it right, because the story in itself is interesting, but getting to that finale is kind of a chore. And the killer basically is just going after people, and we don't know why, and he does it in a very boring way, and that's fine. But murder mysteries are supposed to be salacious. Galler is supposed to be crazy, and they could have done a lot more, but they just didn't, and that kind of hurts the movie a little bit. But overall, the story is really good, even though I didn't like the style of the way the film was made. Characters are memorable enough. I really like the teacher guy and his wife. They have a cool dynamic, and he's cheating on her and stuff, and there's a lot of weird other characters, teachers and students, red herrings. There's a lot of interesting elements here and there, but doesn't quite nail the execution. So I give What Have You Done to Solange a 4 out of 10.